welcome to Omni Legacy. I'm hopefully releasing this on Thursday. I have to apologize as there were no videos on Monday or Wednesday or I believe even Friday. I had a business trip that I had to go on, and unfortunately my backlog was not enough to last the time that I was gone. So I do apologize for that. I definitely could have planned a little bit further ahead, but between moving and also having to pack for the trip, I kind of got a little sidetracked and missed how much time it was going to take. But enough on that, let's get into the game. If you remember, we are playing as Lady Faye the Dragon. I am not a man dragon, I am a woman dragon. And I have ADHD, so I'm going to move faster. I will knock enemies out of the park, and yeah. I am actually going to make a quick change to our runes, because as a dragon, you just breathe fire, and it uses mana and your mana regen significantly quicker. So we don't actually need our balance rune here, we can instead make it... Oh, I need to buy it, I'm silly. So yeah, we're just going to stay the way we are. Oops, didn't save quite enough money. Who knows, maybe it'll help us do some more stuff. Oh ho, this is a very special oboe. Remember, last time we got the oboe for Alexander. Give it to me and I shall let your soul pass through the other gates. So yeah, look at it. We took a good chunk of our gold, but now you guys can see the power of the dragon. I'm going to try and get used to flying more than anything else. Having ADHD is actually going to be very nice. We are killing stuff in a single hit. You'll notice that our mana regen really fast. Which is why the Siphon Rune isn't really that useful. All it really is going to do is stop us from firing so much that it's stupid. So we can still fire decently fast, and if we actually wait for a little bit, we'll then be able to get bursts in. So as long as we're not basically firing off the chain, we'll be okay. I'm also going to have to get used to actually having to fly. Remember, I don't actually have a jump. There is literally no jump. If I hit jump again, I will stop flying. That mana isn't really useful. Just going to keep destroying stuff, keep getting a lot of money. We're basically going to do the standard thing. If I start doing really poorly, I will just rush the Maya boss. I'm contemplating just trying to get to the Maya right away and finding the boss. Because finding the boss means that I can get to it quickly. You have to be really careful with spikes. We are traveling really fast. It is definitely throwing me off. I've played the dragon a few times in the past. I really can't destroy that. There we go. I've played the dragon a few times in the past. It's not my favorite class, but it's one of those classes that I've had a lot of success with. So it's very hard to say it's bad or anything like that. It's just very different. It's a completely different playstyle. I need to stop doing that. So we're in the Maya. That's good. And also that, and the forest is right here as well. If you get knocked, you do fall out of the sky. That is important to note. Those spikes above my head have never seemed more dangerous. I'm not a big fan of that entrance to the Maya. It's just got a lot of stuff in the way. Which basically just translates out to, I'm probably going to get hit on my way in. We definitely have a lot of mobility, which I like. It does come at a cost, but I think overall it's very good. Come on, I actually totally didn't see that. Now the other thing that I've not been mentioning is how low our health really is. We have only 92 health. Should have cleared the rest of the room. Only having 92 health just means that there's less margin for error. Our vampirism is going to serve us well. Obviously not as well as if we had 2 vampirism runes rather than 1 and then 1 balance. But there's only so much you can do about that, because I did not save the money to do so. I'm actually getting caught occasionally on the ground. But there's nothing there. So, unsure. This is a mini-boss that will 2-shot me. But I am in a great position to fight. I don't think it can hit me here, which means I'm gonna be fine. So you can see the advantages of the dragon are quite strong. We just absolutely crushed that mini-boss. And we got a lot of money for it too. Not all mini-bosses are like that. That's actually one of the harder ones for other classes. Just because there's so much going on there. There's so many shots that get fired. However, in the end, it definitely worked out for us. Just trying to move quickly. Luckily, we are still one-shotting most everything. In the Maya, I doubt we will be nearly as lucky, but it is serving us well here. These rooms are effectively a non-issue. This room is a little challenging, actually. Luckily, we don't get knocked back at all when we hit him in the shield, which is very nice. So this room is defeat all enemies. With our extra mobility, this will be easier, and we will get a rune for it. You can see I had to remember to press the jump button there. So that I can start flying off the spikes. Now, there is a possibility of me being able to pick those up. I'm not really going to try, though. And the main reason for that is it's not worth the chance of getting hurt. And that's a vampire rune for the cape. Okay. Yeah, that's as far as I'm going to try. If my mobility, my movement speed is so fast that another tick and I'm... Okay, another mini-boss. Can I fight this one? It's a good question. So, I definitely want... Oh my. There's so much fire there. Just have to keep moving. Oh boy, that's some hefty damage. Staying further away from them gives you more reaction time to their spells. I need to leave. I do not want to die. That was very unfortunate. I'm now going to spend a lot of time healing back up and hoping I can find health. So we're now playing a cautious game. That mini-boss is definitely one of the harder ones, and that's because I can't take full advantage of them. Their weakness is in that they have delay time between spells. That was close. Luckily, our speed allowed that to be possible. But yeah, the cooldown on our Fire Blast, because we have to restore the mana, hurt us significantly in that fight. Oh, that was bad. And the reason why I hurt us is because basically they're sitting there waiting to fire their spell, and that's when you're supposed to run up to them and hack at them. And I did not have the ability to do that, because I can basically only fire 4 shots. I can only fire 3 shots in a rapid succession, maybe 4 if the timing turns out right. Remember, don't take those, they teleport you somewhere random, which is pretty much never good. Yikes. That's significantly harder than it should be. We are not going to be able to kill that guy up there. It's just not possible. Luckily, he can't really hurt us as long as we don't, get in his way. So, not too worried about that. Still looking. That was really close. That was very close. very matrixy. A lot of this is luck right now. I will say that. We've gotten Sage Bracers. Interesting. Don't remember what those do. But we're moving so fast we can catch up with the projectiles of the eyes. That's pretty crazy. So let's look at our map. We've got a little bit more exploration that we can do. Okay, down that way. Let's see what's over here. Oh, this would be easy. But I would really like... Just jumped on the ground there. Oh my. This shouldn't be too hard. We're fast enough that we can dodge all these projectiles. Really, we're just getting all our health back from vampirism. We haven't found a single broomstick, but we're almost full health again. So my speed has cost me some coins there. That's really unfortunate. I did not intend to leave, but I did. It's much easier to open chests on the ground. I don't know if the difficulty that comes from having to fly is well represented. The ADHD is making this actually a lot more challenging than it appears, because I'm moving so fast that my reaction time, which isn't terrible, isn't quite as nice. It's not as convenient. So I feel like that's not really being represented, but if you ever get to try a dragon, it definitely is an experience, to say the least. It's definitely unique. Interesting, fun, dangerous, almost to a spike. Alright, so this is the Alexander fight that we get from unlocking, or from the oval, basically, that we just gave. I'm interested in checking it out, but I'm not going to at the moment. I'd really like to have a run where I can sit down and dedicate it to defeating the Neo bosses. Like, I'll just take 12 hours out of my day and go crazy. And then I'll have some pretty sweet videos to show everybody. But I don't think now is the time. It's a little bit later than I'd like to be at night. I really wanted to record this video for you guys. I feel pretty bad leaving my normal video days empty. But it's kind of what happens. I also have gotten a little distracted. I'm working on the intro video to the channel. It's nothing too special. It's me basically monologuing to some clips of the games that I play, which, granted, between you and me, I think is interesting. That's what I enjoy myself playing, because it's fun. But hopefully it will give other people a good idea of what I do on this channel, and for those of you who just watch me for fun, hopefully it'll help you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I try and say it when I'm playing, but I don't say it enough. I don't know. I am not at all like PR conscious. Like I think about it. Like I know I don't want to be doing some stupid stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much all I know. Don't do stupid stuff. You can quote me on that one. If you want to be successful, don't do stupid stuff. And this guy's taking a lot to kill now. Alright, so we've explored all of the forest. Nope, not all of it. One door left. Yep. There is nothing worthwhile in that room. We're back in the castle. We don't need mana, so I'm just taking it anyway. We can't get that chest. It is impossible. So I guess we're heading to the Maya. We're at 85 of 92, so yeah, we're gonna head to the Maya. Leave some of the castle here unexplored, maybe give us a chance to come back and fight some less dangerous things if we so need. Oh, that's right, the Maya was... I thought we found the Maya. Nope, I'm just crazy. We haven't found the Maya. I thought we had for some reason. It was just the forest. And there's Neo Kidder. Now remember not to shoot down the statue. And we're just gonna go up. Because up is where we are most likely to find what we're looking for. Unfortunately, not in this case. So much easier than the forest. Now, if I do somehow manage to defeat the boss here, I will probably go back to the forest and try and get that mini-boss. Probably. It would be nice. Defeating mini-bosses gets you blueprints more often than not. Although in the one case, it could just give us a lot of money. Alright, now we are in the Maya. This will be interesting. If I find the boss and am full health, I will definitely go for it. Taking more hits than I would like to kill stuff. Yeah, the chance of that being a mimic was pretty high. Without even looking at the map to see whether or not there was a treasure chest. It was sitting in a really awkward spot. Like, that looks like a real treasure chest, and I just double-checked on the map. It's sitting in a place where it doesn't have anything behind it. I don't know, there's just, like, some basic... Would a chest be there? Sort of logic you can use. Not saying it's foolproof. Some mimics are in the right spot. Like that one. Well, that wasn't really the right spot. Just me not paying attention. Suddenly there was a chest behind me. It's like, that's probably a mimic. Ah, so... I'm gonna try this. Reason being, I can fly? Like... Ah! So that was my movement speed. I, like, can't see where those spikes are because of the map. Luckily this gets... Oh my gosh. Okay. So... That was bad hitbox. So, I am now in a terrible situation. I was really debating to just wait. And I didn't. So, I should not have done that. I'm at one hit to dead, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to... Oh, that's the entrance. There. Because I'm in the Maya, I think I got rid of this one too. I did. Don't think I got rid of this one. That was pretty healthy. Nope. So there's this one left. I did leave this one, and I knew I left this one. I'm still one hit from dead right now, which is why I'm doing this, and mana. And I'm just gonna fly back to the Maya. There's no reason for me to take any longer of a detour by teleporting. That gives me a chance to describe how bad I am at this game. Because I'm pretty darn bad at this game. If you haven't figured that out by now, I don't know if you'll ever figure it out, because I'm pretty bad at this game. I can think about what it is that I'm doing, and I can realize what I'm doing is a bad idea. But that doesn't mean I listen to my own advice. So that's why you should listen to my advice. Yeah, I need to be small to fit in there. I am not. I'm so fast that it's actively, like, annoying. Luckily that room is significantly easier. Oh yay, we've got a journal. Journal entry number 16. What if years have passed since I first entered these walls? Is it true that I'm becoming more proficient in clearing monsters? Sorry, it is true, but it feels like an age has passed. I have even forgotten what my own kin look like. What if they think I have failed? What if one of my brothers has beaten me to the cure? And what if I mistook them for a monster? Some kind of deep shit right there. Oh gosh. So, this is bad. Alright. That was bad. Very bad. And now I'm in lethal again. I'm at lethal from pretty much anything. And this is not a room I want to be in. Okay. Oh, there's not that many rooms I can go to explore. I could go back to the castle, and I'm thinking about doing that. I'd really like to find the boss. Come on. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Nope, not worth it. Alright, so we've got too many bosses that I've yet to defeat. And probably a boss pretty darn close. That's right, I didn't want to go into that room. That's probably the room I need to go through. Gotta be really careful. Okay, I was waiting for it to shoot at me. I have to be really careful here. If I twitch and react poorly. Oh, we found the boss. So let's take the gold. I'm at 60. Let's look at the other rooms. Around me. Not too fond of that. I feel like there should be something here, but nope. I feel like there should have been like one of those zombies that hides in the ground. Over here. Oh, this is very nice. I'm going to try. And it knocked me out. Oh, really? Let my mana build back up. I need to try and hit all. I need to let my mana recover. I'm silly and I stopped letting that happen. I wish my mana recovered fully between rooms. I need to stop firing rapid fire. Can't risk it. I can't risk getting hit. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that was really bad. I should have checked over here. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna die if I do that. So here's what we're gonna do. Because I'm bad, we're going back to the castle. Where hopefully a single hit won't kill me. And hopefully I can either find some chicken legs or siphon enough health. Oh, I guess it's vampire, not siphon. Maybe I can vampire enough health back. My thumb slipped off the control stick right there, and I really freaked out for a second. We're already back up to 30 health. Take no damage. Unfortunately, my track record in those kinds of rooms is not very good. Okay, super fast zombie. Alright. Come on, chicken legs out of chandeliers. That's what I want. So fast as movement speed. There are no mimics, though my brain is lying to me and saying I should watch out for them. Got a few more rooms here. We're already past half health. I'd still like to be full health. Okay. I'm not quite sure how that blast went through him. I mean, it wasn't like absolutely huge setback, but it definitely prevented me from being full health as early as I wanted to be. Be careful of, yep, fake portraits. I'm just gonna naturally pick those up even though I don't need them. Unfortunately, there was only one enemy in this room. I'm actually looking for lots of enemies because that's how I'm gonna recover the fastest. Like, it's dangerous, but it's also the easiest way for me to get my health back. I gotta be careful because I almost got stuck on that again. Sometimes flying across the floor will get you stuck. Just remember that because it is dangerous. And that's a doomscape, that's why. Oh gosh. I need more open space. So that was very unfortunate, because that was 30 damage. Which basically sets us back to where we were. Alright. We do still have this way to explore, however. I needed to just ignore that fairy chest, because I am now in a lot of trouble. I'm now in a lot more trouble. I could have gotten it, but I probably would have died for it. Alright, well, luckily that might have just saved the run. That might have just saved the run. Random cage. Am I going to be stupid and try this? I might, actually. I definitely have the power to be here, it's just the survivability is what I don't have. And luckily, it's not going to be that big of a deal, because I've managed to fight one enemy at a time. Yeah, I don't feel all that comfortable continuing. That music's pretty intense, though. So I'm at 73, but I do still have that. Okay, well... Okay, that was dangerous. That was really close, and I had, like, a mini heart attack just then. Like, legitimately. Like... Oh, you should have seen the look on my face. Okay, we do still have one pathway this way, I forgot about it. Which is, of course, a pond. Alright. Well, full HP. No fighting. Yep. Okay. If I beat the boss, I'm gonna come back through and try and clear all these rooms. This is the way to go. We're just gonna go fight the boss. And we're gonna see if my strategy works. Because being a dragon helps with this fight significantly, but I also need to be able to do enough damage. And you're gonna see my strategy here in a moment. Basically, being this fast and being flying is going to help a lot because he leaves trails of fire, if you remember from the last episode in which I fought him. I mean, that was bad. I'm too busy paying attention to him. And the strategy is basically run away from him, stay in as wide of arcs as you can because it's actually very easy to do when you're flying. And then just do the quick fire backwards. Oh, I flew straight into it. So, obviously, my flaw in this run is simply that I didn't have enough health. I didn't have enough defense, didn't have enough health, and that's what got me. I mean, that was literally 2 hits. 2 hits to dead. And that is just unacceptable in a roguelike game where you're gonna take a lot of hits. So, yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But let's see what we've got in terms of heirs. Lich Queen, I still kind of want a dragon. So I'm gonna reveal my children. I do not have a dragon, which means that I'm going to have to choose. And I think I'm gonna have to choose Paladin. The Scythe I'm not too fond of, but the Paladins, they've got a good amount of health, and they still do a decent chunk of damage. So we will confirm. And now we got $11,000. I was honestly not even close to paying attention to money during that run. I was just focused on getting kills and getting the boss. Which is pretty nice that we got that much money without me paying attention to it. We can afford pretty much anything. The question is, what do we want to buy? We should probably just get a bunch of health, but I did say one of the things I was going to do was up my weight so that I could actually do some stuff. So we don't want the Sage Sword, because we don't want the 10%, like the 10% gold bonus is not worth the loss of 21 damage. The Silver Sword would be nice. The Sky Helm would also be very nice. Although, I think the Guardian Helm would actually be better. Despite the fact that we would lose 5 health, gaining 18 armor, that would honestly be better. That 18 armor would protect us from that 5 extra health. Well, I guess it would be a difference of 20 health. But it would definitely help. So, I like that. We're gonna buy it. We can't wear it just yet. We the ranger limbs would be nice. So at this point, I am currently in need of 50 weight. And that's going to give us some crit. That gives us siphon. That's pretty nice, actually. It's pretty nice. Because then I could put a vampirism rune instead of a balance rune. Because I don't use mana nearly as much as I could. Alright, so I'm in need of 75 weight, so that's 8. 8 on the weight here, which that's actually a lot. So we're not going to be able to get all of that. We're not. But we will eventually, which is the boon. So we're going to equip that. Equip that. So yeah, we're not going to be able to equip that. We need to buy it 3 more times. That's okay though, because that was really just going to let us switch out our runes to something else that we'd have to spend more money on. And I accidentally bought that because I wasn't paying attention. Lost track of where my cursor was. Yep, that was dumb. I didn't get to maximize that. But we're doing 49 damage. That's nothing to scoff at. We've got 200 health. This is kind of fun. And that's where I will leave this episode. It's a decently long episode. Nothing too shrimpy, but I think we got to see the idea behind getting a dragon. And I think what I'm going to do from here on out is I'm going to try and take a shot at Ponce de Leon, but I'm really going to be aiming for more money. And I think I'm going to try and improve the selection of things I got. I'm going to try and get more runes, going to try and get more equipment. Just marking these off. And then from there, we will basically just see if we can trash Ponce de Leon just from being so strong, whether we've got a dragon or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, I do sincerely apologize that I did not release content as I usually do. I know I haven't really made a specific announcement saying I release Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but I really do try and do that. I think it's a good amount of content. That way you don't have to waste so much time watching my videos. And when I say waste time watching my videos, I mean spend your time very, very wisely. But that way it doesn't take up too much of your time to watch videos, and hopefully I don't get too boring. I think watching me too much might be a little bit too much. I don't know. Either way, I do appreciate that you guys watch. I do appreciate those of you who have subscribed. I know I've gotten 1 or 2 new subscribers in the past few weeks, and that's been pretty sweet. As I said, I do appreciate knowing that my content is getting to those who enjoy watching it and hopefully learn something. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.